Hi guys, so this is the update. It's been a long time coming, but now we are gonna talk about my hair for the second time on this channel. And approximately 2 years ago, well, pretty much exactly 2 years ago, I got my hair permanently straightened with the Japanese straightening system. I guess that's what you would call it. And yeah, it's been a journey, you guys. It's been I had some ups, I had some downs. It was a whole thing. But we're gonna make it quick and we're gonna jump right into it. So welcome back to my channel. I'm glad you made it here. My name is Riri, and for you guys that don't know me yet, you can probably tell that English isn't my native language, so please excuse all the mistakes, all the weird things that come out of my mouth. It's just the way it is. We are here to talk about my hair, not my language, right? So this is the state of my hair 2 years after I got them straightened with the Japanese straightening system for the first time in my life. And guys, it wasn't always easy. 2 years ago I made the first video, and I'm gonna link it up here somewhere, I believe, and you can click on that, and it has timestamps. It is a kind of lengthy video, but it was my first YouTube video. I didn't know shit. I still don't know anything about YouTube or anything, but watch the video and you can be the judge. So actually, I used to have very curly hair. And then I got my hair straightened, and before the first hair wash, it looked kind of like this. Day 6 without having my hair washed. I know it's gross, but as I said, I'm traumatized. I wanted to enjoy my straight hair. I'm still kind of not sure what's gonna happen. I'm still kind of prepared to have my curly hair back within the next hour. So yeah. As you can see, they are a little bit oily, greasy, whatever. And after the first hair wash and after me, styling them a little bit, it looked kind of like this. They are pretty much, they are dry, and they are still straight. After that, I was just, enjoying my new hairstyle. I was trying out, different styles. And I'm gonna show you just a couple of styles I, had throughout the first couple of months. A little tiny bit of my ideas. Okay, let's start. That's a long story. As I've said,
that's just completely out of their minds. And I don't mean that in terms of like substances. You can be out of your mind, and I don't mean that degrading, but you can be out of your mind when it comes to your health and mental health.
Don't want one day to wake up to think I am pretty and go to bed thinking I am ugly.
You don't want. And at the same time, she was more and more getting used to sharing stuff. So as I've said, the lines started to blur. But I didn't really think that she had a OnlyFans page. By the way, if you hear something, that's as always one slipping over there or something.
You never know. So it's sort of disrespectful to just swipe. I hate when people do that. It's not cute.
I believe that one of them actually truly gets hurt in the process.
Something out of a situation or from somebody. And one of the lies that comes to mind when I think of her is the whole OnlyFans
what they mean
issue.
But
you know what they mean, and I'm gonna put the word here because nobody understood what I just said. Who cares? The second one is we are absolutely crushing on Bay Mizal. I don't know who that is.
I am dressed in my workout attire, so you aren't distracted by my clothing, my normal clothing, and you can see Emerald's dress in its beauty. And I critique the fact that she abuses her body in order to make money, basically.
So fortunately, I do have some equipment here, so it's not too bad. I haven't taken the shower yet. I know, nasty, but she doesn't get it at all.
As you can see, I, did a little bit of, beach waves, or I put them up in a bun, or, ponytail, or whatever. Because so many of you have asked what has happened to me or why I haven't been online. And, I don't have a big following, I know that. And, it felt like a burden to put out another video when it used to feel like a hobby, like it was something I, enjoyed doing. And now it felt more like a chore. And that's when I stopped and I realized that it hadn't anything to do with, the filming and the editing or anything. It actually was just, my personal life and the trauma I went through last year. So I feel like I have some explaining to do. And just real quick for all of you guys that are subscribed to my channel for reasons other than my I'm gonna explain why I've been absent for almost 2 years now, and I'm gonna talk about mental health and psychology and eating disorders and all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna talk about I'm gonna catch up with what happened with Amberlynn and Chantal, but I'm gonna change the focus a little bit. But it was fun, it was exciting, I had a great time, and then they started growing out curlier and curlier and curlier, and it was just crazy. And I knew, I was prepared, I knew what was gonna happen. So I went back and got it done the second time. I had 2 misconceptions, two false expectations when it comes to the first, treatment of the regrowing hair. The first thing I got wrong, or I, assumed would be different, was the pricing. I thought it would be way cheaper the second time around because it's only the roots, right? And the second misconception I had was that it wouldn't damage my hair. If it grows out to about here, they will only treat from the root down till here and leave the rest alone pretty much. But there will be some overlapping, right? And first time they did it, there was a big overlap, like I don't know, an inch or so, and I had so much hair falling out, and every time I would wash them, brush them, or do anything with them, basically just walking around, just existing, the hair would fall out. It just felt damaged and thin, especially from here on 4 months. The second time I waited about, I don't know, maybe 7 months even. This time it was better. So I did this over and over and over again, and now I'm here. So as you can see, this is my hair after washing them, and my last redo of the procedure, I guess it was about 4 months ago or 5 months ago or so. So you can see the curls are starting to come out, and yeah. So now I'm on this, threshold, it's a fork in the road, and I can either get them straightened once again, or I can try to regrow them, because I kind of miss my curls, I don't know. And the thing is, you can see, well, I have to say though, that's important. My hair is actually quite healthy now, because I told them after the first time that I had a lot of, breakage and problems, that they have to, be a little bit careful. My hair, it feels quite healthy actually, for all what I did to it, right? Taking that in consideration, right? So, this is after washing my hair and not doing anything to it, and it just does whatever. The only thing I did was, when I was blow drying it, I was trying to, straighten them a little bit, just a tiny little bit. And what happens is, right, the curls up until here, right? And the worst part are my bangs, right? Do you see that? This is now a little bit straightened, but the rest of it. So, what's the takeaway of the last 2 years? Well, basically, I don't regret a thing. I had so much fun with my hair, it saved me so much time in the morning, because I'm not a early bird at all. I don't like waking up in the morning and, styling my hair. And with curls, it's not only styling your hair, it's making them look, somewhat acceptable, somewhat like you haven't been sleeping under a bridge for 5 days in a row. So, having straight hair, it just was a big, sigh of relief for me. And it still is, even after 2 years, and I wouldn't change a thing. I'm still pretty happy. I have to figure out what I'm gonna do now, because now I really have to decide what I'm gonna do, Am I gonna get them straightened again? Am I gonna, grow them out? And if I'm gonna grow them out, like, how am I gonna do that? Am I gonna like just like let them grow out until here, and then I know once they reach that length, my curls reach that length, you know, there will be only, I don't know, it's gonna look crazy, right? Maybe it doesn't come across in the camera as weird as it looks in real life, but it is pretty crazy, trust me. See that? I don't know. So I gotta say, after freaking out because I felt that I am gonna lose all of my remaining hair, after, you know, trying out every kind of style, I like my hair, and I am ready to, you know, going back to the curls slowly. And with that I mean I will probably get them straightened one last time, talking to the guys at the salon. You know, maybe they can give me some advice, and then I'm gonna take you guys along on the journey to growing back my curls, which is gonna be interesting because now I've realized styling your hair, whenever your curls are growing out more and more and more, it gets harder and harder to style them, because what you're gonna do, straighten just this part, you know, the bangs of course, but you know what you're gonna do, or curl the rest of it. And you know what, I'm gonna do a video about that. I'm gonna do a video showing you guys how you can style your hair while your curls are growing out and the rest of it is still straight. You know, you have a lot of options. You know, a lot of options that take a lot of effort, a lot of options that are very quick. Just two last things that are very important. First of all, go to a professional salon. No DIYs. Go to a good place. Make sure you are in good hands. Second of all, listen to your hairdresser. Listen to the stylists. Because if they are going to tell you that you shouldn't do it, then do it. And please, 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 don't lie. Don't lie to them, right? It doesn't make sense. Who's it gonna hurt? You. Because if you have like naturally brown hair as I do, and you used to bleach them, and maybe they are unable to tell that you had them bleached at some point. I don't mean 10 years ago and it has grown out already. I mean, you know, the bleach is still, you know, the damage from the bleaching is still in your hair. You know, just don't lie to them, because you know, it will end up in a disaster. And if you have any questions, or if you want, so I have any questions about this crazy head of mine, and yeah, I mean both my head, what's inside, and what's on top of it, my crazy hair. Look at it, you can see it now. See that? That's it. If I wouldn't have, you know, straightened them a little bit with, you know, my blow dryer, that's how they would look like, all around on the top, right? I'm sorry for the lighting, guys. It's just my bathroom lighting. Yeah. That's how they're gonna. That's how. See that? Yeah, crazy. Oh, and maybe if some of you have more experience than me, some of you have questions, if any of you, you know, let me know what you think is right for me to do. Either getting them straightened one last time, or if you think that maybe right now, just right now, would be the perfect time for me to grow out my curls, let me know in the comment section, because I would love some feedback. I will love it, because I'm kind of lost. Love you guys. If you want to support me, make sure to subscribe, or if you just want to, you know, stay with me on my hair journey. If you don't want to do that, but you like the video, give me a thumbs up. You know how it sparkles when you do that, so it's a lot of fun, right? And it helps a lot, guys. So thanks, have a great day, bye bye. But the main point is that I'm not gonna talk only about my hair, but I'm gonna talk also about my hair. So stay tuned and see you later. Bye bye.